Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly, it's just the word. Allegedly, it's on the street. Allegedly, I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly. Pink toe problems. We're gonna open with a pink toe problem. Why does the new picture of Prince Charles look like Vigo from Ghostbusters? The second I saw this picture, I was like, oh, I know him. And honestly, Vigo looks more royal and more frightening. This just looks like a mess, like a blood clot. Child, y'all stole all that art and still can't even draw. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. King Charles says he's lost his sense of taste amid cancer treatment. Child, we done all seen Camilla. You ain't had taste from jump. They paired your ass with Diana. You ain't had taste since you came out the... You better stop that line. British food, you think you had taste? You ain't never had taste. You probably got taste and don't know what the fuck it is. Lost sense of taste, walking around fucking Camilla, making her queen. I remember them tapes, Squidgy. I remember them tapes. When you would call 1-900 across the pond to get the English gossip. Oh, I remember they caught your ass talking about taste. You was trying to be a tampon. You ain't got no taste. I can get loving a vagina, but come on now. You want to be a tampon and you think you got taste? Who wants to be used and thrown away? People were surprised that somebody left a baby on the floor at a Taylor Swift concert in Paris. Who's at a Taylor Swift concert in Paris? It sure ain't. So I'm not surprised. I mean, they don't wash their legs, so putting their child on a filthy floor seems de rigueur, seems on track, seems just like what they would do. So I'm not surprised that a Taylor Swift fan would put their child on the floor. And yes, I can tell you, just so we sure. Child, we can't stand it when we see a baby without shoes on. And I'm now at the age where I won't say anything, but in my mind, put some shoes on the baby, put some socks on the baby. Don't have that baby out here barefoot. Meghan McCain says there's no way she's going back to The View because she's not friendly with the other host. Well, what about the fact that the audience isn't friendly with you? And you need to shut the fuck up news. John Mayer says asking Andy Cohen if we hook up is highly offensive. No, the fuck, it's not. No, it's not. Andy Cohen makes his living, a good fortune, by the way, getting in everyone else's business. Men's, women's. Asked Oprah about her lesbonics, so we can ask him if y'all around. We can ask all day, all night. Now, if he didn't want that to be in his line of questioning, we felt free to ask, then he should have changed his ways 20 years ago. The only issue is you just afraid that somebody gonna find out so that women stop going to your concerts and then you're really gonna have to depend on his old ass. And you know he'll throw you out for a newer model. You're just a wannabe white Luther. In more pink toe problems, Tom Brady is saying that the roast jokes affected his kids, and so have your millions upon millions of dollars. If you were worried about it, you didn't have to take the check and you could have stayed home. So I don't want to hear it. You've left a trail of baby mamas and bull your whole life, and now you want us to treat you with kid gloves when we get on stage? Forget it. Go cry in your money. Them kids can't afford therapy. Your kids are affected by my tax dollars before yours because you don't pay. Let's talk about that. But you ain't gonna bring that up, but you want to whine. I see why Giselle left you. And you should have seen this coming news. The real-life Baby Reindeer star wants $1 million from Piers Morgan after the viral interview because her dumb ass got on TV and got paid $313. And now you think you're going to get a check after the fact? You're a fool. And you think Piers Morgan going to do right by you? You're dumber than I thought. You finally got scammed. Nice to see. I watched the first episode of Baby Reindeer and it was just too much unattractive white nonsense for me. If I'm going to watch white men be stupid, they got to be cute. So I wasn't able to look at it, but I could definitely tell that heifer was a piece of work. Taylor Swift has filed for a trademark for Female Rage, the musical. You've won Album of the Year. You're a celebrated singer-songwriter. And that's the title you came up with? Female Rage? The musical? That just gave me indigestion. I mean, one, that's very uninclusive because I think the last thing black women want to be associated with is female rage, the angry black woman, or aggressive. Why not the unfairness of the patriarchy? Why not put the onus on men where it belongs? Because it's not female rage for no reason. Someone's been pissing you off. Like people tell me I can be a scary person. I'm not a scary person. I can only be a scary person when someone makes me scary. Now, if you want dragon, roar! Other than that, child, I'm sleeping. I'm a lazy lizard. But if you push, that is the reaction you will get. People have a problem with that when they feel like, but I should be able to run over you. No, honey, I'm severe tire damage. So I hope Taylor can cook up something else, something better, something more inclusive, something more musical than Female Rage, the musical. It just doesn't, the words don't flow. What about the obstinate ovary, the unflappable fallopian tube, or the greatness of gyno? You could do better, honey. You could do better. And now we have to talk about what happens when a diss track falls in the woods, in the hoods, and there is no one that seems to hear it. Diddy's son, King Combs, whose rap career ended at birth, has put out a diss track against 50 Cent, who's simply not responding. I mean, I can't remember, well, no, 50 Cent will get on the studio for a power intro, and I can't be mad at it. That first power intro proved he still had the flow. But let's listen. Let's see what King Combs has to say, other than please loosen the cuffs, officer. Oh Lord, I did a few seconds, and that was a few seconds too long. That was tough. And I see why no one speaks of him musically, or at all. Cardi B is upset with her fan base and says she will not be releasing her album this year. Honey, I don't know who you think you are, but don't try to get like Rihanna. Now, we begged and pleaded from her. And she said, well, I'm going to give you a panty. I'm going to give you a lippy. Hell, even Beyonce trying to give us hair care. So I don't know what you going to sell us other than music. You going to get out here with some body of seasoning? You might want to do that. But if you don't give us something soon, honey, you're forgettable. In debt news, Tyrese bails on a concert after somebody tries serving him. Child ran off stage mid-note. This is a $10 million suit that Brian Barber has filed on him for defamation. And he said, I ain't trying to play in court. He out here like Lil' Kim, dodging servers with the ooh, 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 ooh. In more diss track discourse, Shaquille O'Neal has dropped a diss track on Shannon Sharp because now they're beefing. Not the uncles at the barbecue trying to bust it out. Honestly, that would be a fight to see. I mean, because Shannon's strong. Shaq is big, but Shannon's strong. Oh, God. Shaq, you sound old and out of breath. You sound old and out of breath on this track. All this, you need to stop. Oh my God, y'all 60 trying to get on the mic for the second, third time. You wasn't doing nothing on that Looney Tunes movie, if memory serves, but you tried to get on the track then. Y'all need to put on your sandals and barbecue and leave the rap beef to the young men. Zayn and Malik trying to find love on Tinder, but nobody thought it was him. I'd have clicked on it. And went out with you. But now to our top story. So the cast has been announced, and we're going to get into it on Pop Roast. So it's Portia with her bestie, Shamia, Kenya, and I don't know who's going to be her friend. I guess Cynthia. Since Cynthia is a friend of the show, at least Kenya will have somebody to film with. And that will give us some nostalgia, some good old days. And the show needs that. They need some more frenemy and less enemy. Now, the new heifers. And I almost consider Drew Sidora a new heifer. What I'm going to do right now is look these girls up on a YouTube clip and see what energy I get. And the first up is Brittany Eady, an established author, businesswoman, and podcast host. Ain't heard of her. Okay, we got a clip on YouTube from 12 years ago? Yes! Although that's not going to reflect the woman today, but it'll be interesting. We are rocking with Britt Eady and thechristjames.com. Okay, she's giving a little interview, and it's giving I've wanted to be on RHOA since season 2. So she was on a dance team at 17, but didn't get along with her dance coach. So she tried something different. So of course she goes to a model call at Lenox Mall. It's very pop singer and a rock singer. I got an agent. Great team. Only one way to move with a good team to the top. Commercials. It's just that Atlanta jargon. It really is just throwing out buzzwords. I don't even know if we're at an interview anymore. So then she ran a modeling agency because she saw models weren't moving forward. So she was 23 12 years ago. So she's only 35 now. That's good. We need some younger blood. Okay, this is a yawn of an interview, but I definitely see a wannabe reality star. Now, Kelly Farrell is a Food Network alum. Oh, she's got a Sister Circle clip. Let's tune in. Well, I'm hungry for her banana bread already. She got a lot of teeth. Just a big, gritty gribble smile. I just think teeth when I see her. She's very bright and bubbly. She also has a restaurant. Ooh, well, Candy's not on, so it'll be nice to see a restaurant without standing water as part of their decor. And now let's see if we can find Angela Oakley, wife of Charles Oakley. Well, I couldn't find any interview with Angela Oakley, but I guess she'll be the surprise this season. All right, well, I'm going to see you soon. For love, after lockup. Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly, allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly. Allegedly.